Okay, so today we are doing Jordan versus Brown. I know, you see this. You see Jordan is on the Lakers. I kind of messed up. It was supposed to be Kobe versus Shaq. But I was like, since I misclicked, let's do Jordan versus Brown. So now we got Jordan versus Brown. We have all the teams. Every player on the Cavaliers is LeBron. Everybody on this is Michael Jordan. Okay.
And it's James in at the three, the small forward. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Jordan. Good work defensively by James.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Jordan finds Jordan. And they pick up two.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
James can't get it to go. With 4 on the clock. And again, another assist.
Unbelievable. He's now racked up the 4th most dimes in league history.
Hard to think of a better guy to play alongside. Not just a great passer, but also a great leader. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, they lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Hey! Oh my.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James is out there with James. And it's James in at the three. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. From behind the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
James outside. James, a freight train coming!
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Los Angeles. I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets. How do you create some easy ones in your own right?
Well, first, let's get out and transition ourselves. I think we're walking the ball up, and I think their defense is set. We can't create anything when their defense is.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, sound of the window off it. One more time.
Hello, everyone.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they've become addicted to the jump shooting. We have seen teams win that way, but inconsistently.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half. Thanks for joining us. Time to...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2, and it's Jordan in at the 3. James can't get it to go.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
That one goes in.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
James against Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. The shot by James, no good. Pass to Jordan. James against Jordan. James with the block. And he's able to get it back. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Los Angeles. We're up by 2, and we'll be back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. LeBron James out there with LeBron James. And it's James in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall.
Connects again from distance.
It's amazing what his legendary floor-stretching abilities bring to this offense.
He now has the second most threes in league history and will immediately start gunning for number 1.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James, a freight train coming!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
James deciding where to go with it. James outside, puts up the tray. Money from 3.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
From way back, the 3 is up. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Comment, subscribe, and do shit.